rocking with Mo in the deep end. And Shizzywhiznut. Sweetie, we ain't here to babysit your feelings. Bless your heart, we are here to laugh, react, and roast every stupid thing you do. You bring the clips, we bring the jokes. We're gonna mock you till our sides split. So grab your drink, mute your pride. We gonna end when FNL goes live.
Oh yeah, that intro is so neat. You know that little shelf behind you. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of where I hang my powered tools.
It's actually a bar thing, but we didn't realize when we hung it that we put it so high, and then because my chair leans back, there has to be a clearance, so it's never quite in view, but in theory it was supposed to be.
So this is where you have your nooses hanging, you know?
Pretty much. I mean, if I drank, you know.
Yeah. You'd have your wine glasses there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. All right. Well, how is everybody doing tonight? Good to see you, chat. We are starting a little bit early. You know, Mo may have to jump off of here a little bit early,
Yeah,
but it's good.
Yeah, I've been staying up late doing the strand, and now that so it's actually pretty good, but they decided, which I was kind of thinking they would, but the audio evidence that they are presenting to the jury, they basically showed it today. I did a little I watched a preview of it, but it basically is an hour where it's kind of blurred out and there's no audio. So that I can start at 10 or 11, and then
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier to just skip over that. Just be like, woohoo, good.
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, and there's this one is going to be coming up really soon. And
Yeah.
I'm not sure everyone has seen this next thing here, but it is quite interesting. This is oh damn it. And let me get this in here like it's supposed to be, because well, you were here and now you're not. So let me delete that off of here and get you resized, because that's what I need to do here. And boom.
There we go.
And then round the edges, because we like to make it look nice, tidy, nice and tidy. All right, this is, in case you're wondering, this is an influencer that did a little stabby. It's yeah, just a little bit.
It's one. Ma'am, listen to me. You need to stop screaming on the line and give me the address. 3101. You're gonna die. I can't feel my arm. 3101. I can't feel my arm.
Oh, I didn't even realize he was still alive.
Yeah, I thought he had died quite quickly. Did she remove the knife? Because if it was near his heart and it was creating a plug, then I wonder if she removed it and then created a sucking chest wound.
Oh, I don't know, but it does suck.
Well,
I did not realize. Hey, Marama, good to see you. Yes, good to see you. Good evening, Stacy. Bye, Sheeples Gang. Hey, all. Good to see you. Let me do this here so it works a little better, and that way you're not completely blocked out. Yes, I can do that. I can also make you a square, and this is pretty cool too. I can go square like that, and then I can put more of everything on the screen. Fix this. See, I like. Isn't it neat? Where you're just like, wow, we can see more of it. Is this gonna be crazy? Let me make sure I've got the quality is as high as it'll go. All right.
Ma'am.
But my boyfriend is dying of a stabbing.
Ma'am, what is the address?
What's the address? What's the address, baby? 3131 Northeast 7th Ave. Please, God, please. Come see my boyfriend.
Ma'am, is this a house apartment or a business?
127452582.
Is this a house apartment or a business?
Baby, I'm so sorry.
911, operator Dodge. What is the address of your emergency?
It's emergency. Yes. I'm calling because there's a fight is going on.
As the 911 calls flood in, the curated silence of the One Paraiso is shattered. But these calls are not telling the same story.
I have a dead body upstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll follow you. We'll follow you.
Hey, close the ballet down. Put a red rope over here.
Miami, we're all right. Just made contact with front desk here. They're escorting us to the apartment.
It's really bad. Police has came 5 times. She went to commit suicide 5 different times. They were punching each other 5 different times. And until this day, it's this bad. He's unconscious, full of blood. I have the pictures here.
A request for arrest.
When the police finally burst into the apartment, they find Courtney on the floor, huddled right next to Christian. She is covered in blood and looks completely terrified, an image of pure distress that seems to match her frantic 911 call. It doesn't look like a crime scene yet. It looks like a tragedy. But while these officers are trying to investigate what really happened, they made a huge discovery that would be used against Courtney.
Can't let this, okay?
Let go.
It wasn't me.
She's covered in blood.
Relax.
Why? No, guys.
Apartment is a mess.
Oh yeah. You also have to remember that she is like didn't she do OnlyFans or something like that?
Yeah, but wasn't her dad her manager?
Yeah.
Ew.
That's like really, really creepy stuff. And after this arrest, she bonded out and then took off to like Hawaii after doing this.
Wasn't that for rehab or something, I thought, or I can't remember.
I mean, you can say whatever it was. You don't.
Yeah.
I mean, why would the hell are you leaving to go? I know she's not leaving the country, but going to dude, like none of this made any sense. She's not a very tidy person though.
Relax.
Boss, what's going on? Hey, you good? What do you have?
Relax.
What are you getting from? Yo.
Guys, please.
Relax. Sit down.
Here. Okay.
Sit down.
Just let me.
Sit down.
Okay. Baby, come here. Just sit down. Please, just make sure he's okay. They're gonna be okay. Okay. Jesse, come here, baby. Stay right there. Come on, boys. Come on, sit down.
Francis.
Dime.
Advice fire rescue. He's not breathing.
Grab this radio. No, grab that radio.
Come here.
What happened, bro? 452.
She just got crap everywhere.
Is that a DJ table?
Yeah, I think so.
On top of a suitcase?
Yeah. I mean, who knows what's going on with it?
She's got her boob hanging out. There's the dogs running around. I mean, okay.
Well, because she didn't want to leave the country. If you're going to go to Hawaii after feeling stabby like she did, why not just leave the country? No, because then she would have definitely looked guilty after this. Because what she tried to say is this was self-defense, is what she's trying to say. She's saying that she threw the knife at him. It managed to go through his ribs into his heart.
A steak knife, not a throwing knife, not a dagger that she's practiced with, because there are throwing knives that are perfectly weighted to, be thrown.
To throw.
And
yeah, the blade is heavier than the handle.
A steak knife is not one of those things.
Okay, so conversations with RJ. RJ says he was a DJ. Man.
Oh my God. Can I just like rinse off?
No.
I'm covered in blood. I'm covered in my boyfriend's
Miami, we're going to need fire rescue. Immediately, we have an unresponded male. The apartment's full of blood. The other. Thank you, man.
Come here. Okay, guys. Hey,
What?
How old is he? How old is he?
How old is he?
He's 27. He's about to turn 28 in like 2 weeks. 27 years old.
No.
We have his birthday planned for Barcelona.
He's never going to turn 27, sweetheart. Never. Yeah. He's never going to hit that 28. He's never going to hit the big 3-0 because you are a violent person. I mean, I've seen the videos of her attacking him.
Yeah, she like Ronda Rousey'd him in a Las Vegas elevator, I believe.
I think it was this elevator.
It was some elevator. And the poor man, I mean, is just like, you know, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail.
Like, back off. Just walks. As he's walking away, she's attacking him. Wow.
Come on, stay here. Come back.
Get the dog out, man.
Hey,
Come here.
what's the dog's name?
Come here.
The other one. Ranger.
Come here.
Ranger, over here. Oye, que tú quieres que vaya con el perro, bro? No me grites más. No puedo hacer nada. Relájate. Ranger, let's go.
Ranger, step up. Just swear.
Ranger. Let's go. Ranger.
Poor dog. He's like, I don't know if I'm bilingual.
Ranger, come on.
Ranger.
Hey, it's like his dad. So he's
Okay, Ranger, let's go.
Ranger, come on, babe. Hey, it's like his dad. I'm not going in. I'm not going in.
Doesn't matter. You stay right here.
Okay. Ranger, come on, babe.
Ranger.
I was saying it's like his dad. They're obsessed with each other. He's worried about him.
Ranger.
Wait, someone's saying that Squid is blocked? I don't think someone blocked Squid on my channel. I don't think that happened. I'd prefer stick stricken.
Yeah.
Let me take a look on that real quick, and I don't know who would have blocked Squid over here. It might have been an accident, but let me double check.
Oh, Stacy Schmidt is saying no, sorry. There's a miscommunication.
Okay. Yeah, nobody's going to be blocking Squid over here. I don't block other people, you know, most generally if they're not being difficult, and Squid's never been difficult. I misunderstood. Okay, good.
Hey, is he okay?
Hey, man, what's his name?
Jesse,
over here. Ranger, come on.
Hey, is he okay?
Come on. Come on, Ranger.
Go, Ranger.
You're okay, Ranger. Sit.
Please. Okay, boys. Sit.
Okay.
You're okay.
Good.
Ranger, it's like that's his dad.
You're okay,
Jesse's
Ranger.
my boy.
Okay, you're okay, Ranger.
So they're worried about him. And I'm worried about him.
Elevator, where's
what is going on?
All right. Now here's the thing. I'm not worried about what other people are doing, and we're not going to worry about what they're doing over here. If they got things going on over there, you can take it up over there with them. We're just not doing that here, you know, and let them do their thing, and we do ours over here. So we're just, we don't need to have any of those kinds of conversations. Let them do what they need to do. I'm not involved in any of that stuff. So we're not even talking about it over here. We're having fun. It's Friday night. Friday night, people. You've got to be more excited about the Friday. Because, you know, this is the night. This is that night that we don't let anybody bring us down. Because
I do wonder if why no one would just take the dogs down the stairs or take her down the stairs. She's adding chaos. The dogs are adding chaos. You're going to have EMTs coming in.
Well, and they've got her pulled out in the hallway. These are some crammed apartments. Oh my God.
Yeah, I thought this was a bougie place.
Well, it is. This is a bougie place there. Imagine what a crap hole looks like. Yeah, this is like they've got an apartment, they've got the door to the stairs, and they've got an elevator right outside their apartment. It's like, wow.
The other
crazy.
one is right here.
I was
Ranger.
really scared. I just think I didn't. I'm covered in blood from holding.
Dime.
Guys, I really don't care. Like, if you like anybody takes like in for anything, I just want to make sure that he's gonna be okay. Please, like, tell me what's going on. I'm looking you I'm looking you in the eyes, girl. Like, please tell me if he's okay. Can I please stand up and see?
No, ma'am.
Please, like, if it was your fucking wife.
No, ma'am.
If I get up and look, am I getting in trouble?
No.
Okay, you said I'm not gonna get
No, you can't get up. You stay right there.
Are you married?
Courtney is desperate for an update on Christian, but the officer is a brick wall. When her grieving girlfriend script fails, she pivots. She drops a question that has no business being at a crime scene.
Yeah, are you married?
This isn't small talk, it's social engineering. By bringing up his wife, she's trying to flip the script. She's moving from suspect to damsel in distress, hoping to trigger a protective instinct in the man holding the handcuffs. She's betting that a husband will be softer on her than a cop. But the officer knows exactly what's happening. He doesn't take the bait. While she's playing psychological chess, he's just waiting for the forensics to arrive.
Dime. Huh?
Boys, come here. Boys, Jesse, come here. Just baby, sit down.
Close.
Ranger, get back. Ranger, back.
Listen to me, bro. You're good. Stay there.
Get back, Ranger.
Stay there, boss.
Jesse,
Pónselo adelante. Pónselo adelante.
here. Jesse, come on, baby. Ranger, come
Stay there,
back.
boss. You're good. Listen to me.
Ranger, come back.
Are they handcuffing him? Hey. So now back to, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because based on what we heard of the 911 call they got, you know, I can't imagine that they could figure out who's the aggressor or not. I mean, she's the one covered in blood. He's the one
And he's not breathing.
responsive.
I don't know why they'd be handcuffing a person that's non-responsive. Of course, if you've seen this guy, he is stacked. I mean, this guy is.
Oh yeah.
I would, you know, he's not a tiny guy.
Oh.
He's yeah.
Stop moving, boss. Hey, fire rescue's here to help you out. Relax, boss. Hey, you're bleeding a lot from here, man.
Ranger, come back.
Hey, what's his name?
What is his name?
What's his name?
What is his name?
Listen to me, boss. Stay there.
What's his name?
Christian.
Christian, relax. Relax, Christian.
Come back, guys.
Okay, so he is actually still alive at this point. He's bleeding out, and I'm surprised they haven't just gotten, you know, opened up to where the wound is and actually put a compress on it, which is usually what you would do, is to, you know, press it to, you know, because you don't know what's bleeding, but you can, you know, stop the loss coming out of his body.
Yeah, it just seems so very chaotic.
Yeah, all of it does.
Ranger, Jesse. Ranger.
Jesse, come here.
Ranger, that way. Ranger, go. Go, Ranger.
Come back.
Right now, yeah, don't worry. They're helping you. So just sit down. Don't move, okay?
Oh my god.
Christian, relax.
Boss, take it easy.
God, what a mess. I mean, I'm just looking at this like,
Yeah, I
just
mean, are those overalls?
I don't know. It's just chaotic. It's like there's laundry baskets and clothes stacked up over here. It's like you can't even walk through the place.
Yeah, that's where I'm wondering if he told her to move out, because I thought it was his apartment. You know, I wonder if there's going to be evidence in the trial that he told her to, you know, get out.
Well, and it's really weird because it's his apartment. Is she working and doing her OnlyFans from here? I mean, like, I'm just like, I mean, I mean, I think also she was the one that was making the most amount of money.
I believe so.
But still, like that's short-term cash. I mean, it's.
Yeah, and I thought he was a financial like investment bro or something, so I thought he had kind of a handle on how to do that kind of thing.
It doesn't look like it from what I'm seeing. It does not look. It looks very chaotic in this place.
Christian, relax. All right. Watch out.
He's alive. He's alive.
Yeah, he's moving.
Is this self-inflicted or?
No, we haven't asked.
That's a good question. Is this self-inflicted? No.
Okay.
As the responders work to save Christian, he is barely clinging to life. He's unresponsive, drifting in and out as his body fails. At one point, a responder looks at the deep, singular wound in Christian's chest and asks a standard question, which is a routine check to see if they are dealing with a suicide or a crime. But the answer the responder finds doesn't match Courtney's story.
Hey, just no, they won't bite. They won't bite. Just bring him out here. Hey, I'm asking you as a person, can you please bring my other dog out to me?
Your dog is right there. Forget about the dog now. Don't worry. Forget about the dog.
But I'm covered in blood. It makes me look really bad. I was holding him the whole time.
I know. We're trying to see what's going on. Calm down, okay? Calm down.
Our priority is not you covered in blood. We don't care. We don't care if it's dripping off of you and you have entrails like dripping out of your eardrums. If you are not in immediate emergency crisis, like physically, we are trying to save a person's life here. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the last thing I would be thinking about is, if I was in a situation such as her, and I'm not saying that this would ever happen, that would be really scary. But if I'm in this situation, the last thing that I'm worried about is myself. I'm concerned about what, if that person laying in the other room is okay.
I mean, even on a purely, let's say she is cold-hearted, Machiavellian, you want them to give him really good care and, be as unchaotic to save your own ass, to make it, attempted red rum instead of actual red rum.
Right. Oh my gosh. Time for ads. Oh yeah. Save the doggos. Yeah, it's not about the dogs. I mean, I understand that the dogs are there. They've got her handcuffed to move her out of the way because they don't need her interfering with what's going on, life-saving measures. But oh my God.
Yeah, it's not about you for once. Shut up.
Yeah, because I mean, they don't know what they came into. That, it could be a possibility that this was an attempted robbery and, she is, she just walked in on him like this. It could be any number of things, but they've assessed the situation the best they can. It's just like, we're going to handcuff you. We're going to set you out of the way. Then we're going to try to get some people past you in here and treat him so we can make sure that he lives. I mean, our priority is him and his life, not you and worrying about some blood on you.
Yeah.
Okay, calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Okay, it's okay. Hey, baby, come on. It's all good.
She's their girlfriend, yeah. She's in handcuffs right now.
You're the girlfriend?
That's me. That's me. I'm covered in it. I was holding him the whole time. He was like really wet.
So who did it? Can you give us any information?
Absolutely, I can.
I'll get this stretcher ready.
Yeah. You know who it was?
I need these dogs out here.
Yeah, gotcha.
Come on.
Ma'am. Go. Come on.
Who it was? It was the only
Stay right there. Sit down.
person in our apartment.
One second.
Put this over there. Okay, let's get it outside so we can get there. Okay, let's move over here so we have more space, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's... Just sit down, relax.
Okay,
they're gonna take care of him.
Okay,
Your doggies are right here.
Okay. Hey, boys, just sit down.
So what happened?
I don't even, I'm like over head to toe. I love him like more than like.
Okay. So what?
Instead of saying, I stabbed him, she's going, oh, well, I have to explain. I had to explain myself for anything, you know.
Yeah, instead of saying, I did this, here's the knife, I pulled it out, that was probably the wrong thing, it's right here, is anyone checking on that?
Yeah, I mean, nothing. Just, she is so worried about herself.
What happened today that we're here?
So I had broken up with him about a week ago. And then today again, like, we just weren't getting along kind of, but like, I said, we're breaking up again.
So you guys trying to get back together?
Yes, absolutely. Because I want to marry him. I love him. I think that he could change. I could change whatever.
Too much information.
Yeah, and again, it's not important. This is the time where you tell him this, that, and just a short, not we love each other and, you know.
I love him more than anything. I want to marry him. No, this is not what you want to be saying. Sweetheart, what you want to say is I stabbed him in the chest.
Or I would like a lawyer.
Yeah. Am I under arrest? I would like a lawyer.
And he just, I said, he started doing some shit that he said he wouldn't do to me again. I said, you know what, we're over. And I walked away and he pinned me to the wall.
He pinned you against the wall?
He pinned me to the wall and then pinned me to the ground. It was choking me. And so I got up and I called my mom and I was talking to her.
Wait, what?
And then,
Wait. Okay. He pins you to the wall. He pins you to the ground. He's choking you. And the first thought that comes to your mind is to call your mom.
Not leave the apartment, not take your dog, not call the cops.
The timeline doesn't add up here.
Yeah.
So was she on the phone with her mom whenever she stabbed him?
I wonder if we're going to hear that. I wonder now, it would also depend on the mom being truthful. And weren't there charges against the mom and the dad originally?
I think so. Yeah. 911 in that thought? No, she called 911 after she put a steak knife into his chest.
he started charging at me, and I just had it in my hand because I was like trying to tell him, like, don't come
What
here.
do you have in your knife? Why you have in your hand a knife?
Because I was scared.
I'm asking you, what do you have in your hand?
The knife.
A knife, okay.
And I called my mom. She was on the phone. She can say like what it was. I was scared, and there was just and he started charging at me, so I just threw it. I just threw it to him. I was scared of him, but I just threw it to scare him, and it just hit me, and I just like, I don't know. I feel like it's.
So you said he was choking you, and then
choking me. Got up. I called my mom because I was scared about that. And then we started fighting again, and he came at me, and I just like.
Where was the knife?
You're in the kitchen.
So that tiny little place, because this is, I thought this place was bigger. The way that, initially it was described, I'm thinking, a much more spacious. And whenever he started coming at her, she threw the knife across the room. This was up close. This was very.
This was not a throw. This was a stab. I mean,
yeah. And we've seen how she attacks. I mean, she is more of the aggressor than he is, from what I've seen.
Yeah, and he wouldn't have been able to maneuver. I mean, he's a big man, but size is not a big advantage when you're in a small space.
No, it's not. Oh.
Kitchen. So
he was probably trying to drag her ass out of there.
Probably. Like get away from me. Just
get your stuff and go. Get your stuff and go. I can almost imagine this because I've been in these kinds of situations where you're just like, go. Just go. I don't want to hear it. We'll talk later or something, but you're acting crazy. Yeah, Side eyes. Good to see your side eyes. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, gosh.
I don't care what happened. Just please tell me like he's gonna.
Listen, right now they're attending him, so.
Okay. Okay.
So how many times did you stab him?
I did not stab him once. I just threw it because I was scared.
You threw a knife?
Threw it.
You threw a knife?
Threw it from like across the room. I did not, like I was scared.
Courtney's defense is built on a single, desperate claim. She tells the officers she was standing across the room, panicked, and simply tossed the blade to keep Christian away. It's a story meant to suggest a lack of intent, a freak accident. But physics doesn't lie, and the human body is a meticulous record keeper of violence. To pierce the shoulder that deep, a blade needs sustained kinetic energy. When you throw a knife, it wobbles. It loses momentum the second it leaves your skin. Unless Courtney is a world-class marksman, a 10-foot toss doesn't bury a blade that deep. This wasn't a lucky shot.
That's not a 10-foot toss. I don't think you could get 10 feet away from another person in that apartment.
Well, I mean, to be fair, when we see the body cam, she's leaning over him, so we know where he ended up, but we don't know if he dropped right away, if he tried to walk around or walk toward the door, because he was in the hallway going toward the door, so maybe it was deeper into that nest.
That nest of clothes and mess. She gives
Clutter.
Taylor Shizzywhiznut energy. Yeah.
Yes.
It was a linear force.
Yeah.
The depth of the wound proves the hand never let go of the hilt. While the medics are fighting for Christian's life upstairs, the investigation is already moving. Down in the lobby, an officer is working a different lead. He's questioning the front desk staff, and the stories they tell don't match the glamorous image of the 22nd floor. Neighbors are stepping forward, describing a history of violence they couldn't ignore.
Yeah.
But the biggest witness isn't a person, it's the building itself.
Uh-huh. I don't have it muted. It's muted on its own.
I was the other side about something. Right. She was on the phone for 3 hours. He came out from the other side where you guys are standing by the elevators.
Yeah.
And he was listening to our conversation the whole time. Like standing against the wall, peeping. That was, about 3, 4 in the afternoon. She went back inside. Not sure what happened. Me and my girl went out Saturday night. We came home real early, like early Sunday morning, 3:30 a.m.
Right.
Go in the kitchen, get some more drink, get ready to go to bed. I see him, my girl saw too, in that bedroom that's facing out to our street. Bam!
Punching her?
Oh yeah, hitting her. And I'm like, holy shit, I'm like, babe, look. He saw us looking, fucking blinds go straight down. Next day, there was another lady up there on the balcony. Not the same chick, not the blonde hair.
Right.
Not sure who she was. He was pacing all day on the phone like this up there by the elevator, all day. Not sure what's going on. Then we've been seeing the cops coming here every so often. And then today...
Going to that same floor?
To the building. Okay. But then we see you guys here a week later after what we saw there. So just kind of,
He said he witnessed a 55 there like a few days ago where the dude
last Saturday.
Last Saturday.
Sunday morning, actually, about 3:30 a.m.
Okay. And what was it?
Wow.
So Saturday, we live in Parisian Bay, 2107.
Across?
Yeah, correct. We're on the 21st floor, they're on the 22nd. And obviously we're the corner unit, so we look directly into the building. She was sitting on the balcony for about 3 hours on the phone. Like, you could tell she was a little upset about something. Hunched down over the wall, the dog was walking around for 3 hours, because our living room faces out. He was outside where you guys are standing at the elevators, leaning against the wall for like 3 hours. My girlfriend's outside the dog, she saw it too, like this, listening to our conversation. She went back inside. We didn't see anything else. We went out because it was Saturday night. Came home Sunday morning about 3:30. In the kitchen getting something to drink. I look in the bedroom where she was at before, or by the balcony, and I just see him, boom, wailing her with fists or open hand because I couldn't tell.
Oh. So he was wailing on her.
Far away. But we see this. I'm like, babe, look. My girl girlfriend saw them. He saw us. Shades go down in the bedroom.
Okay. That was about a week ago? Last Saturday?
Literally 1 week ago. And then the next day, there was some other lady up there, older lady with dark hair. Not sure who she was. We were like, she looked like she was cleaning up there, maybe doing something. And that was it. And then all week, we've been seeing cops coming to this building. You know, we're a big community here, so we're kind of like, what's going on? And then today, I see you guys are all up there, and I'm like, I gotta go say something.
Okay. Now, from the incident that happened today, you guys saw anything?
I didn't see anything today, no. But I did see something last Saturday.
Soon the officer will ask the front desk to replay the elevator footage where traces of blood were found. And what they find on those tapes changes everything.
Oh, that's right, because this is this was the elevator scene where she was the aggressor.
Then there must also be body cam from Vegas, because I remember there's a body cam of her arrested in Vegas.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Okay. Let's play back on just that camera, because that's where the blood's at. So. Okay.
Here's the video. Watch this. Watch the way that she acts.
Yeah.
He just wraps her up and holds her.
I mean,
like I said, this dude is not a little dude.
And I feel, and you feel bad because that's all he can do. And even doing this, if there wasn't video evidence, he's screwed.
Now, there's a possibility that they had a fight. He might have hit her before then. She's trying to leave, and she's just, I don't know the situation. I mean, we're only seeing what's happening in here. There's a big possibility that he just walled off and hit her, and she's like trying to get him out of there. I mean, there's that possibility.
Yeah, I mean, let's be real. They might be both just toxic together. They could, separately be toxic and then together just be worse.
Nuclear.
Yeah.
I guess is what they mean by a nuclear family, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Be right back, okay? I'll be right back.
Jesse,
okay?
Ranger.
I'll be right back.
As Christian is rushed to the hospital, his life hanging by a thread, the police prepare to transport Courtney to the station. But before they leave, there's one more order of business: the fur witnesses. Courtney's two dogs, Jesse and Ranger, are still in the apartment. A friend was immediately contacted to pick them up. Just before they left, Courtney leaned down for a final moment of affection. She kissed them goodbye, promising she'd be back soon.
It's a decision for all of us. It's getting your story, you were there,
My boyfriend is not dead, is he?
Well, he can't talk to us right now. Either way, he's in the hospital.
Jack is a homicide.
Yeah. To start, you guys were supposed to take out your dogs to the park, right? And then what happens after that?
Like I said, a little bit blur.
Yeah.
I was doing laundry.
I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, I was about to say, and I've seen your apartment, ma'am. I'm going to need you, it would have been more believable had she said I was doing blow on the couch. Like, I'd buy that.
Yeah. It's at this stage attempted murder.
And watching a Christina Randall or listening to a Christina Randall video and tried to call my mom. She didn't answer the first time. And then he came back with a Subway sandwich. Before he left, he recited exactly what I wanted. And I said, I'll text what I want to you. And he said, I know what you want. I said, no, you don't. And he recited it to me before he left. And he got it perfectly right.
Okay.
So you stabbed him in the chest? I mean, he got it right. Did you expect him to screw up?
Back the cookie.
Oh, that bastard.
Well, us women, like when we say, no, we don't want fries, and then we'll steal some of yours, just go ahead and order an extra thing of damn fries.
Yeah. If ladies, if you're doing that, and guys, if your significant other is doing that, they're like, I don't want any fries. And then they take yours. So then, just order some extra ones. I saw the coolest fight, the same place we had dinner tonight. It didn't happen tonight. It was another night. Because I would go in there and I would order the food and sort of wait for it and then bring it home. And I'm in there, and this lady, her husband's there with her, and I'm assuming it's her husband. And he asked what she wants, and she goes, well, I'll have this. And he was just like, okay, cool. Do you want any fries? And she was like, no, I'll just have some of yours. And he was like, okay, order her some fries. And then she lost her mind. She started yelling at him right there in the restaurant, dressing him down. He was just like, yeah, I don't care. I'm just getting you the fries. If you don't eat them, I will.
Yeah.
Like,
there's never been a time fries have gone, homeless in my house.
No.
And then he left. I guess he went to go bike over there. That's just what he said. I don't know if he walked or biked, but he told me he's gonna bike first.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah.
Okay.
He came back. And I said something about like, oh, are you gonna like reshare your location with me? Like, did you want to share it? And he said, yeah, I shared it. And I was like, oh, when did you do that? And he goes, the other day, like when you were done with me. And I was like, okay, well, fair enough. Like, reshare it. And then he told, they kind of like turned into like a little like argument or something. And then he told me to reshare mine, and I was like, okay, yeah, I will. Yeah. And then I didn't do it immediately. He asked me about it again. And I don't know what I was thinking, but it just said something about, well, what if I'm somewhere you don't want me to be?
Okay.
Which I wouldn't have been. I love him. But just like, maybe you don't want to know where I am. I guess maybe it would just like hurt him because he was pressing me. And he ended up pinning me against the wall. And then, I said like choking me on the floor. It's just like, they're looking at my neck. And I was like, I'm not saying like choking me like, whatever. But he had my like neck. And this happened twice before, where I couldn't breathe and I was on the floor.
Man.
Yeah. I could not.
Or a neck hug. I don't.
Well, sometimes you just give them a neck hug, right?
I've heard things before.
It's a bad thing. I'm telling you, don't give neck hugs.
Yes, no one needs to repeat David Carradine's mistakes.
No.
And I don't think that he is trying to kill me, but I was scared. And all 3 times I have been scared. So yeah, I'm on the floor.
You do know for self-defense you have to be afraid that he's going to kill you, right?
Yeah, you have to fear imminent threat of bodily harm. Not necessarily kill, but just imminent threat of bodily harm.
Yeah, but if she's like, it was whatever, then I launched the knife. Her defense attorneys.
I feel for him. Well, you know, she's got her, the way she's got her arms crossed to like push her boobs up, and you know, it's just like, come on, you know, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Like,
yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one. It depends on where the hands with the neck hug. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm on the get my mom on the phone, and I'm just trying to really remember. Hey, my mom on the phone, and I remember she was standing like against the couch. Like we were obviously it was a big deal at this point. So this happened like over by the door, and somehow moved like over into the living room. He was standing by the couch, facing toward the kitchen. I was in the kitchen, and then he just like I could see like all the whites in his eyes, and he was like coming at me, and so I grabbed one of these knives. My mom got me for Christmas. I grabbed one of them, and I was like, I swear to God. I swear to God. It was just like, I mean, I grab it and be like, don't come anywhere closer to me. Because, earlier, I was having 2 other times.
Oh, it's changing a little bit. Don't come anywhere near closer to me.
Yeah.
I got a pair of scissors. I shouldn't run with them, but don't come anywhere near closer to me. Instead of holding the knife up and being like, no, she's like stabby direction like this.
Yeah.
So stabby like this as compared to pulling a knife and being like, stay away.
Yeah, it is. And, you know, not many altercations take a break so you can call your mom.
No, you know, I wasn't there, but I'm imagining he's like, you need to leave. You need to pack your shit. You need to go. Like, this is, we're done with this. And he may have realized this is just toxic, and she needs him more than he needs her. He's just like, go, just go away. You know, this is a bad relationship, you know, and you know, you're great fun, but man, you are crazy. And I just don't want to deal with you anymore. And sends her on her way. And at that point, I could see where she is being turned out and turned down, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with her. And then she just charges him. I mean,
yeah, I don't think she has dealt with a lot of rejection, you know.
No. Well, she's probably not being rejected in that lady's
I couldn't fucking breathe. I'm sorry. I couldn't breathe. And it's very scary. And I just think just like this kind of thing where I was saying, like, do you know if he's okay? If he's choking me and he's angry enough, he might this is different, I think. But if he's like choking.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Or like pinning me or something and I can't breathe, he might go too long. So I grab my knife and I said, don't come anywhere closer to me. I had absolutely no intention of using it. I'm on the phone with my mom and he's coming at me like he's gonna grab either the phone or like the knife or something, and so I was just like I was like, don't come any closer. Coming at me, and I threw it. And I met.
She threw it. She threw it like a baseball.
Subsonic to get it to go through bone like that. I mean,
yeah. I mean, she threw it. I'm sorry.
This isn't a throw unless it's a football
or baseball. I mean, yeah, she threw it like, and to hit that kind of angle. Although I will say something really cool. My wife, one day we were walking out of our porch, And the way the front door is, we'll sometimes have squirrels that sit up there on the balcony. And it's like 2 steps and you're running into the balcony. There's a squirrel sitting there and it jumped down. And my wife picked a nut up off that the squirrel was eating, picked it up off the balcony and threw it out in the yard, and she hit the squirrel in the head with it. I was like, it wasn't intentional. She just was like, just throwing it out. And, she's a southpaw. So whenever she throws it, it hits the squirrel in the head and it runs up the tree and it's all at her. And I was just like, that is too funny.
Yes.
She hit the squirrel in the head with a nut, his own nut. I was like, that's so awesome. I'm always impressed with her.
Yes.
That's nuts.
For it to go.
How far away was he?
Well, I was by my fridge, and he was like by the edge of one of the chairs of the sofa.
Okay.
Like
comparing to what
10 feet. I'm trying to think in my head. I'm trying to make the.
Was he closer than I am?
No, but he was further.
So like what? Like the length of his room?
No, further than that.
Okay.
Oh well, if I said you're right. It was more than 10 feet. Then it was definitely further than this.
Okay, I mean, it's close, so it looks a lot smaller than it is clear.
It was further than this.
Okay. So then, you were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
That's right.
You were by the fridge and he was by the couch?
Yes, I was between. In front of the fridge, he was by the couch.
Yes, and then
behind my island.
And then what kind of movements did he make that at the moment? He was going to walk
running
up?
At me.
Running? Okay.
Well, charging, aggressively walking, something.
After hours of spinning her story about throwing the knife, the detective walks back in with a single sentence that shatters her world.
So, we have to inform you that Christian did not make it. Okay. Unfortunately, the doctors did what they could.
Christian is dead.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I see why she acts on the hub.
Yeah. It just don't add up. And she's acting at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not real, right? Okay. There's no fucking way.
She's feeling her heartbeat? Why is she checking her pulse?
Shizzy, nothing that she said has made sense. Why would we expect her checking her? She's Dr. Clenny, medicine woman.
Yeah. No. I'm thinking which Clenny, there are some stakes somewhere. Never mind. So instead of cats in barrels with Baker, can we put... Never mind.
Christian died? Can I please have a hug? Am I allowed to do that in here?
Sure.
No.
Watch her reaction. She doesn't fall to the floor or scream in agony. Instead, she stays in her seat and does something that catches everyone off guard. She reaches out and asks for a hug. It's an image of pure heartbreak. But it leaves you wondering if you're watching a grieving girlfriend or a final, desperate attempt to find someone to lean on. She was soon allowed to go home with her parents. The Damsel in Distress Act didn't hold up for long. While Courtney initially walked free for 4 months, the evidence eventually caught up to her. In August 2022, she was arrested in Hawaii and charged with second-degree murder with a deadly weapon. Despite the mountain of evidence, Courtney has maintained a plea of not guilty, insisting the fatal strike was self-defense. But she isn't the only one in the crosshairs. Her parents, Kim and Deborah Clenny, were also arrested and hit with felony charges for unauthorized access to a computer. Prosecutors allege that after the stabbing, the parents found Christian's laptop and attempted to hack into it to manipulate the evidence or find dirt to support Courtney's story. While the family claims they were just trying to help, the state saw it as a desperate attempt to control the narrative. Today, Courtney remains behind bars without bond. Her glamorized life of luxury has been replaced by a prison cell as she awaits her trial, currently set for April the 27th, 2026. The social media filters are off, the fur witnesses are gone, and soon a jury will decide if Courtney Clenny is a victim of abuse or a cold-blooded killer who finally ran out of lies.
What do you think? What do you think?
Well, I think that the narrator wasn't watching the same thing because he's like, a skillful act of mercy. I was like, no, she's not playing chess. She's playing checkers. I was like, this was a skillful act. I was like, what are you watching?
Well, I think the narrator is AI on that.
Yeah.
I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the one.
I just witnessed here today. Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it and I caught him.
On March 14th, 2020.
And yes, the officer did steal his money.
A Charlotte police officer arrested a suspect and took him to the precinct. The suspect had been speeding and had an active arrest warrant. Upon arrival at the station, the suspect noticed that after the cops took his belongings for safekeeping, something was missing.
Can y'all I don't know the protocol with that, but can y'all check y'all his person? Because if anything is on him,
sir.
It would be in big. No, I don't. Look,
I'm gonna show you right here. Look at me. Look at me.
All of you guys are probably have kids out there. You know what I'm saying? So look, this is all I want to explain to you guys. Most of the time, when somebody know they didn't, when somebody knows for a fact they didn't do anything, they're not gonna just, you feel what I'm saying, let you search them. And I don't have kids, you feel what I'm saying? But I know how that goes because my mom did foster care. So I'm up to par with all of that. And on top of that, if I didn't do anything, like how me and you been talking the whole time,
yes,
just
sir.
like how me and you was talking the whole time, if I didn't do anything, I have nothing that I'm worried about, you know what I'm saying? There would be no reason for him to show me his pockets and stuff. I know for a fact.
No, I want you to feel
comfortable. I would have
felt
felt comfortable if your colleagues would have searched you at the exact time where I knew where the money was. Because I seen you kept going in between your legs, and then every time everybody put all of the attention on me, you kept moving. I don't know if it's in your door, I don't know where it's at, but just look, I don't even care to find the money, but
the suspect was right about one thing. No innocent person would probably feel the need to empty his pockets to prove he didn't steal. But as the argument continued, a police sergeant stepped in. This gave the clever suspect a chance to expose the corrupt cop.
I don't even care to find the money, but how you know for a fact that I'm right. Come here. Do you mind if I move?
come here. I'll tell you.
I want you to hold me so you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All that's been recorded, right? That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me that whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you crumble it up. Just
that
count
is
it.
not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right, and like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you steal.
No, sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resisting. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I've seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to expose you.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. There was no reason for me to pop my rubber band, brother. There was no reason for me to pop my rubber band off of my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
It was disgraceful enough that the police officer was caught in such misconduct. It was even worse that he denied it after being caught red-handed. The situation worsened when the receipt the suspect had mentioned was found with the stolen money. This receipt served as the undeniable proof of theft.
I just witnessed here today, Mr. Chapman went in my money. He separated my money. He was trying to steal it and I caught him. He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want any problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to cause.
My camera's on the entire
Yes, ma'am.
time. All right.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
let's take it down a notch.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm so
We're
sorry.
good here.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I mean, and he's right. I mean, it doesn't matter. That is his money that this officer pulled out of his pocket. And he goes, there's $1,000 there and a receipt. And that receipt was his receipt. And that officer's like, that's not mine. That's not mine. I didn't take it. And you saw how he was trying to be slick.
Yeah.
Yeah, JK, I cannot wait for the Clenny trial. Now, that'll be something I'll probably cover at night after everybody watches it during the day, and it'll be like on a faster speed, and I'll be skipping over stuff. But yeah, that's going to be one hell of a trial. Oof.
So what are we gonna do about this problem? Because he just tried to steal some of my money.
sir,
I'm
I
not
did
trying
not.
to put any allegations on him. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not using my words like to try to hurt anybody. I just know what I know. I like the fact, but I know you guys have like special protocol. I don't even like the fact that he just tried to steal and nobody like stood up for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like nobody was like, okay.
Nobody saw anything
But I
that you were
seen
saying,
everything.
but nobody saw anything that you said.
I appreciate it, Mr. Morris. You his sergeant.
Yes, he is my sergeant.
Sir, I have 20/20 and I can read. I remember when you called him out. I could tell you everything he said to you. Perfect timing. This was perfect. Perfect that you called me out this time because you didn't know the protocol to how a federal warrant was supposed to be taken care of. Correct? Incorrect?
That's correct. That's the reason why I called him out to ask.
But you just separate. Whoa, so what was the purpose of you separating my money while you gave her money while you just watched her count my money out in full? Because you just wasted you wasted an evidence for it. Because now she has to rewrite a totally different number. So if I would have agreed to the number that I didn't know when she asked me, then I would have been like ridiculed or foreseen as a liar or something.
While the female officer attempted to gaslight the suspect, he stood his ground, knowing he was right. And with Officer Chapman's guilt now undeniable, there was only one possible outcome.
Wasn't stealing it. I did take it out, and I forgot I put it in the damn door.
Okay. Well, I would talk to the sergeant.
I am going to talk to the sergeant.
Yeah.
I forgot I put it in the door, as you do.
As you do. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would go talk to him. Okay. So, like, this is what's going to happen, all right? We have people coming in. Obviously, they have to talk to you, all right? So, I want to hold on to your weapon right quick, okay? Sergeant Burke and one of his detectives will come and speak to you, all right?
And this is how they will treat a police officer. They won't dress him down in front of, everybody. They'll pull him. They'll put it on record. They'll remove his weapon, and that way, if he flips out, that he doesn't have bad. Shizzy's inviting us to his channel in August. It's
I think
April.
Clenny's been moved back to August. I could be
Has
wrong
it?
though.
It might be. That's a possibility. I'll double check.
So, just chill out, relax. Do you need anything?
No.
Oh, and by the way, guys, this comes from the Naked Criminal. Go check out the channel. Go give it a sub. They have lots more like this.
I just want to apologize to everyone. I say, man, one of these things, dude. And I'm sorry.
And then your feet towards me. That's going to be the most comfortable for you.
Let you know the officer getting arrested. Let you know.
I apologize that we had to make I wasn't trying to be irate with you.
Chapman later accepted the Alford plea, a legal maneuver allowing him to maintain his innocence while accepting the judge's punishment. As a result, he was sentenced to 2 years of probation. But the officer in the next case did the exact opposite of stealing from a suspect.
It's a little bit of weed.
That's probably why he was bugging out, because he had a little weed on him. So there's a little marijuana in the Jag, which is probably why he was out.
On March 13, 2018, two NYPD officers, Kyle Erickson and Elmer Pastren, stopped 30-year-old Jason Serrano. Serrano was being driven home by a friend from the hospital in Staten Island when he was stopped for a broken taillight. However, it became clear that the officers had other motives beyond just a minor traffic violation.
Car smells like marijuana, so we're going to check it, all right? I fix it. If there's nothing in the car, you'll be good to go, all right? If there's something in the car, just let me know now. I appreciate honesty, okay?
The female driver got out of the car. The male passenger stayed inside, explaining he was in severe pain from recent stab wounds.
I don't want to see that right now, okay? Okay.
Even with his injuries, Jason was forcefully pulled from the car.
We need to check the car, so I need you to hop out.
Okay, I'm getting out.
Okay.
Relax.
Stepping out of the car wasn't enough for the officers. They insisted he hand over his jacket for suspicious reasons, which would soon become evident.
No, once he checked, he'll hand it back to you. He's got to check. It's our job, bro. Yeah, I'll get a few. Just let him check real quick, and then...
There's nothing in my jacket. I'm not getting searched for that reason. I don't have nothing in my jacket. I'm not.
Okay, well, he's going to check it.
I don't have nothing
No, relax.
No, I don't need to be
This situation is about to escalate for no reason.
No, because I didn't do nothing.
It was in the car.
No, this is on me. It's my possession.
No, you need to relax.
It's my possession.
You need to relax.
It's my fucking possession.
One NCO, David.
No, relax.
Yo.
It's my possession. Relax, bro.
Yeah, let me get one additional to 207 Broad Street.
No, it's not. Come on.
Relax. Relax. Relax.
Like what?
Back off.
Take him down.
Relax.
Made him pick dirt
Put that
in those
jacket down right now.
stab
Put the
wounds.
jacket down.
Despite Jason's claims of being in severe pain, the officers threw him to the ground and manhandled him. They eventually seized his jacket as more officers arrived at the scene.
Searching the rest of the car.
Yeah, we gotta find something.
Actually, I'll let you check. Yeah, there's my flashlight. I'll stay with him.
Did you hear that? Yeah, we got to find something.
As other officers restrained the visibly pained suspect, Erickson and Pastren whispered urgently, "They need to find something." They searched the jacket and the car. After an extensive search, they found nothing, and their growing frustration was clear in their voices.
Should I search the whole thing? Or what do you think?
Yeah, search the whole thing.
The officer continued his search. Then a supervisor arrived and started asking questions.
We stopped the car for a taillight. The car smelled like marijuana. We asked him to step out of the vehicle. He tried to grab a jacket that was in the vehicle. We told him to leave it there. He got combative with us, so we did a forcible takedown, and no strikes were thrown. I already called the bus for him.
You safe?
No, we're good, sir.
Hey, where's your partner?
He's searching the car. No, keep her out of the car. You have any bees on you? No?
1908. 2 minutes out.
It's all right. Yeah. I don't know why you got like that then.
The female driver started to get suspicious of the officer's actions, and she started to watch them closely.
I knew I should search my car. Cause like, what is he doing? Like,
Man, stand back. Do not.
It's all right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Under the watchful eyes of their supervisor and the female driver, the officers needed to move quickly. They drove the female driver away. While one officer observed, the other carried out their wicked plan.
Oh, yeah. Not obvious on body cam. It's in between his fingers as he drops it down in there and then picks it up. Oh, my God. Oh.
He planted drugs in the car's cup holder, but he didn't stop there. He also hid drugs in the man's jacket to further incriminate him.
There's weed flakes right there. Bingo. Bring the jacket with you. It's his anyways. Cut yourself.
It might be weed, yeah. I want to get some of this, you know?
Yeah, that's probably why he was bugging out, because he had a little weed on him. So there's a little marijuana in the jacket, which is probably why he was out. But bring the jacket with you. It's his jacket, so.
The officers were terrible actors, but they successfully carried out their plan. After planting the drugs in the jacket, they went on to present their findings to their supervisor.
There's a hole in that pocket where we found the little flakes of marijuana, so we're going to check the jacket more thoroughly back in the precinct.
See me arrest evidence.
Yes, sir.
At the precinct, officers planted more drugs on Jason's jacket. Then they handcuffed him to a hospital bed for 5 days. To avoid jail time, Jason pleaded guilty to resist arrest. This incident was just one example of a pattern of these officers' misconduct. They had tried to plant drugs on other victims in the past, but those victims had been alert enough to stop their plans. Jason Serrano was arrested, but the charges were dropped after the body cam footage proved he was innocent. He later received a $326,000 settlement. However, the NYPD dismissed the misconduct claims against the officer, even with strong evidence available. And while planting evidence is bad enough, laughing at a disabled war vet is not any better.
Yeah.
You guys made a guy pee himself?
On June 10, 2023, retired U.S. Army Sergeant Daniil Lane faced a troubling situation at a Serious Pizza in Dallas. He was caught in an argument with 2 off-duty police officers working at the pizza place after he was denied bathroom access. They ignored him and even refused to look at his medical records or disability card he showed them. And that turned out to be a serious negligence. Lane had to retire from the Army due to serious combat injuries that led to a medical condition requiring potentially emergency bathroom access, which he was being denied. Feeling desperate, Lane called 911 for help. Unfortunately, the responding officers did not arrive in time. This left him with no choice but to endure the humiliation of soiling himself. When the officers finally arrived, Lane had already left. However, the arriving officers' conduct afterwards, alongside the off-duty security officers, was nothing short of disgraceful.
What you guys caught making that one home though? Somebody calling that one that they pissed themselves, but you guys
made a guy pee himself?
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't let him use the restroom, and then he calls back and said it's okay, he doesn't need to pee anymore because he used soil.
The body cam recording ends here, as the officers realized such a disrespectful act should not be recorded on camera. But the—
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
They forgot the world is watching this. Tourists are right to be afraid. They need bloody wake-up call and how leave the egos behind. Yeah. That's just horrible.
Yeah, again, especially with the Americans Against Disabilities, and he doesn't present as someone who's going to go, they're cops. They know when a person's going to go into a bathroom to shoot up or do something.
Some crap like that. Yeah, it's just like, listen, here's my medical card. I really have to use the bathroom. And in that case, you'd be like, yeah, I completely understand. Let's see if we can make way for you, Dude.
And normally, military men who have seen combat hold themselves in a particular way.
Yes.
You can generally tell a veteran, usually.
The incident was far from over. The officers broke the Texas Restroom Access Act. This law mandates businesses to let customers with specific medical conditions use their restrooms. Sergeant Daniil Lane filed a complaint with the police department. The department investigated but found no policy violations. However, the Community Police Oversight Board later stepped in and launched their own investigation, which still seems to be going on due to reported delays from the DPD. But
oh, you think?
Of course.
Yeah, why, shitty people. Just shitty people.
But unfortunately, such disrespect is not so uncommon. The next cop took the word insensitive to the entirely next level.
Ooh.
But she is dead.
On January 24, 2023, Seattle police officer Kevin Dave was responding.
I don't do it on body cam, damn.
Yeah.
Like, remember you're being recorded. Jesus.
To a high priority call. He was driving at 74 miles per hour in a 25 mile per hour zone when something suddenly appeared in his path. Officer Dave couldn't stop in time when 23-year-old international student Janavi Kandula crossed his path. The collision propelled her 42 meters across the road, resulting in her immediate death.
Yeah.
3 Mary 2, start a supervisor, start fire for a struck pedestrian.
Is it the same location, sir?
Negative, I'm going to be on Aurora.
As per police protocol, another officer, Daniel Ardurer, was dispatched to check Officer Dave's sobriety. He confirmed Officer Dave wasn't intoxicated. However, while driving back and unaware his body cam was recording, Ardurer on a phone call with a fellow officer made the most awful remarks ever caught on a police body cam.
JKD Buck, just think yards instead of meters.
What are meters? I'm American.
Yeah, just think yards because it's approximately the same thing.
Not really. There's 3 yards to a meter.
I thought there was 1 meter to a yard. Because isn't a yard is 3 feet and a meter is approximately. Why am I trying to do math on a Friday night?
I don't know. I don't know.
He's going 50. That's not out of control. That's not reckless for a trained driver. Initially, he said she was in a crosswalk. There's a witness that says no, she wasn't. But that witness could be different because I don't think she was thrown 40 feet either.
40 feet.
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead. No, it's a regular person.
A regular person as opposed to...
Yeah, just write a check.
The city's attorney, when they see this body cam...
Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
Gee, holy ballsack.
I mean, Mo, you've got kids, right? Can you imagine? You have a girl too, right?
Yeah, here's the thing. Look, I have said some really dark stuff. Really dark. But to say she was of a limited value, I don't think I've ever said anything like that. Like, you know, I might say, oh, we're going to have to get him, you know, on horse duty to make sure everyone's safe. There's making fun of the obvious person who has the power in this situation, like the dumbass cop.
Yeah.
And then there's making fun of the victim, which is a line that I never cross.
No.
And that's not dark humor. That's just disregard. There's that is like just limiting someone down to a monetary value. It's like, wow. I mean, and you know, I'm sitting here thinking, imagine, you know, this being your child that, you know, was just like crossing the street, not seeing a car coming at 74 miles 70.
in a 25. Like, his reaction time is going to be greatly decreased. And I understand he might be on his way to an emergency, but you still have to, you know, take some damn precaution. But then to have this, well, yeah, just write a check, you know, she was 26, her value is not that much. What? So her value goes up as age or something? I mean, you just killed somebody.
Yeah, there's a difference between making fun of the situation or, you know, dark humor is gallows humor. That's just gallows humor is because if we look at the situation head on, it would break us. This man is legitimately saying this woman was worth less than a used car.
Yeah.
So gross.
His body cam
He
is
quickly
on.
turned off his body camera, but it was too late. His insensitive remarks about the victim were recorded already. When the footage came out, Officer Adora faced an internal investigation. He claimed he was being sarcastic and joking about lawyers, not the victim. In the end, both him and Officer Dave were fired from the police force. But in August 2024, Adora in turn filed a $20 million lawsuit against the city for wrongful termination. And while Officer Adora still probably believes he's innocent, the next cop was caught so red-handed, there's no doubt in his guilt.
Anthony Hare?
Step out of the vehicle for me.
Anthony Hare has no hair. He's bald. Anthony.
Imagine getting stuck in your own police car after Super Troopers came out.
Yeah.
On August 15,
Your Honor, her pants were
2023,
never
San
there.
Diego police officer Anthony Hare, yes, his name is Hare, was meant to transport a female suspect arrested for auto theft, who also had an active warrant on her name. Instead, he abandoned his duty to commit one of the most despicable acts imaginable by a law enforcement officer.
Well, she liked the handcuffs.
I mean, that's some commitment. The hard plastic seat, you don't know who's peed and pooed on it. I mean,
put your hair in the air.
Can you imagine the radio call? Doot doot. Dispatch.
Well, you're not. I'll tell you after. Hold on. A little bit. Well, I can't hear you now.
Although the conversation between the suspect and officer was unclear, it seemed she asked him about his relationship status. However, what was captured next on the officer's body cam revealed everything we needed to know.
Don't say that right now. I said don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now.
Soon after, Officer Hare switched off his body cam, and if it wasn't for a tiny mistake he made, nobody might have ever known what he did. He got back into the backseat of his car with the female and stayed there for over an hour. Only then he realized that the backseat doors can be opened only from the outside. Eventually, Hare had no choice but to call the department and report that he was trapped. Another officer was dispatched to rescue him.
Step out of the vehicle for me. Okay.
The responding officer turned off his body cam as well, but the incident was far from being over. An internal investigation was launched into Officer O'Hare's actions, as no one believed his claim that he went to check on her and the car had accidentally locked on him. His situation worsened when his body cam was found disconnected from his mount. He said this happened accidentally when he exited the driver's seat, but forensic reports later discovered this. During the investigation, Officer Hare was asked to reenact how he supposedly got stuck, and it was an awkward moment for everyone, including us, the viewers.
Okay, you mind just showing us?
Is that bird poo on the back of his...
I'm just so shizzy given what he's charged with.
And then as I came in like that, I was trying to wake her up. My feet wasn't this. My feet didn't get caught like that. And then when I was like waking her up, that's when I noticed that this door closed on me. And then that's when I was like frantic trying to open the door, but I know there's no door opener. And then from then she was able to. So I was like this majority of the time. I was trying to get her up.
Well, that explains a whole lot. At least it's a bench seat.
He was trying to get her off. I mean, get her up.
She was exhausted. I was trying to resuscitate her.
Yes.
I had the cure that fixes all that ails her,
Yes.
as my husband would say.
No, Sergeant Hare is bald. Get it up.
Her face was right here. Right here.
Her face was right there. Okay, I got to hear that again because he's saying her face was right there. What was her face doing down there?
She
Where her
passed
feet were.
out, Shizzy. He was afraid for her life. That's why he crawled in the back seat to render aid.
Uh,
And instead of going
yeah,
to where her face was, he crawled into the back seat, as you do.
Yes.
From then, she was able to. So I was like this majority of the time. I was trying to get her up because her face was right here.
Okay.
Right here, and then I was trying to like wake her up to get her up. And then next thing you know, I hear the door close on me. I was frantic. I was looking, and then that's when she started to kind of like, I guess, wake up or get dazed off, whatever. And then that's when I asked her, like, hey,
that's when she was getting
are you having
off.
a hard time breathing? She said, no. Do you need medics? No. I was like, okay, all right. Just stay right there. And then that's when I was trying to open the door.
For an hour.
Well, Shizzy, he wasn't going to ask for directions. He was going to try to figure it out himself for at least 45 minutes.
Well, no, more like 59 minutes.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And then that's when I went on D2.
All right, you can jump up.
Although the suspect claimed nothing of a
she lied.
Sexual nature occurred, the discovery of trace amounts of specific white substance did not help Officer Hare's case.
this would only have been better if it was Laura Owens.
What's that in her hair?
What's your name, child? Well, felony. It's kind of how my mom and dad met.
Oh my God, there was a wonder how I can put this. There was somebody that works in an attorney's office, and I'm not sure what the capacity is, but her name is Felony. I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. It's like my wife was like, no, that's her name. I was like,
is her brother misdemeanor really cool?
I have no idea, but her name really is Felony, and she's really cool. I mean, she's not
awesome.
She doesn't do anything bad, but I mean, her name is Felony. I'm just like, that's so cool.
I just have a lot of questions.
Oh, follicle felony. God. Yeah, there was a white substance on the seats.
While the investigation did not reach a definitive conclusion about what transpired while he was locked in the back seat, he was found culpable of several departmental violations, including failing to record the entirety of his transport of the female detainee, failing to notify emergency medical services when he suspected a prisoner was experiencing a medical emergency, unnecessary speeding, and knowingly making probable false statements in his police report. Before he was scheduled to be interviewed by Internal Affairs...
No, that's not probable. That is provable.
Provable.
Oh, Jesus.
Your
AI sucks. Felony is a town in France. That's true. Miss Felony Demeanor. Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, J-Buck. That's right. Baby batter.
Officer Hare resigned, and as a result, he was never officially punished. At least whatever happened in the back seat was most likely consensual, which cannot be said about the next cop and his girlfriend.
Hands off of me. Now, get your hands off of me.
On November 15, 2023, New Mexico police responded to a call. A resident had reported that his female neighbor had texted him. She claimed her live-in boyfriend, Bernalillo police officer Jeremy Navarez, had assaulted her.
Hello.
Hi. Back up.
Rancho PD, what's going on?
You just have it. Just a domestic thing, I guess.
Just a domestic.
I've asked him to let
go of me, and you wouldn't leave.
What was going on?
I got home 30 seconds after he pulled up and he got pissed off.
The cars in the background. Welcome to New Mexico, baby. What happened in the back seat stays in the back seat. Oh yeah, it stayed there. I bet it did. We'll know 9 months from now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't tell him that I was not here at the house. So I get called all the names.
Okay, who's the officer?
Him?
Well, what's his name? Because we're going to find out regardless who's walking out.
Jeremy Navarez.
Okay. Is he, I know he's an officer, there's weapons in the house. How is he getting after us?
I don't know.
Is he drinking or anything? Has anything physical happened today?
I mean, other than him not letting me go.
Sure, what happened with that?
I don't know. Between me trying to get away from him and between... I don't know when it happened.
So like you were trying to leave and he...
I'm trying to push him away and he just says that he's not willing to give up. He's not willing to let go. So he just says, let me just love on you. And I've asked him, and I asked him 5 times to let go of me and he won't.
When you were saying let go of me, were you wanting to leave the residence? Were you wanting to leave the house? Or were you...
I wanted him to let go of me, and then I've asked him. I opened the door and I said, you need to leave, you can get out, you need to go. It's not his house, it's my house. And he won't. He said, no, I'm not going anywhere.
The house was the complainant's, not the police officer boyfriend's. This meant he had hit her and unlawfully restrained her in her own home. She also informed them this wasn't the first time this is happening.
Holding you, where is this taking place out in the house?
In the living room, in the kitchen.
Okay. And he came up to you and he held you. How did he hold you? Was it by the arms? By
No,
the hands?
he like tries to hug me, and I try to push him away. So it's...
Is he like in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay, needs.
So no hugs? She doesn't want any hugs.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
wasn't in front of her. He was behind her.
Yeah. You know, I don't know.
She needs to be assertive. And I get if she's scared, then she needs to say it, but she's minimizing it right now. So if she wants him gone and then she needs to stop minimizing it. She needs to say, I told him to stop and he wouldn't. This wasn't like a normal hug. I know you're saying hug, but he was holding me. I told him to stop and he wouldn't let me go.
Right. And be very clear on this.
Yeah.
Because you know, and also he may be thinking, we're just, this is like us getting into a little bit of foreplay here. And I mean, but she is scared. And that's why I'm saying but in that situation, you just have to say, I'm telling you, I'm not in whatever mood that you're in, and you're going to let me go right now. I've had my wife angry at me, and come up behind her and give her a hug. And she's like, nope, get the hell off of me. Get away. I'm not in that kind of mood. And it's just like, okay. Cool. I don't, because you might have said or done something really, shitty. So.
Yeah. And the thing is, if this is something that keeps happening and she has felt scared enough to call the cops, then she needs to be really honest with them. And I know it's hard. You don't want to air your dirty laundry.
Right.
So I get all the
especially
reasons.
To other police officers that he has to work with.
Yeah. And I get all the reasons that she is minimizing, but if she wants something done, she's going to have to be her own advocate. And that's said by someone who has been in the same place and did the minimizing and realized that wasn't going to get the situation fixed.
Yeah.
Just let go of me. Don't want you to touch me. Stop hugging me. Don't, just let go of me.
Did he inflict any pain on you? Did he leave any marks? Did he hurt you?
I mean, I told him he was hurting my back, but and other than I don't know when this happened, but
So he was hugging you like pretty tight?
I mean, as tight as he could when I'm pushing away from him.
Can you come over here just in case?
The officer checked her for injuries before entering the house. Inside, they confronted her boyfriend, who strongly denied hurting her. However, his girlfriend had a ring camera in the kitchen that recorded everything.
Now, get your hands off of me.
Yeah, that's a pretty clear statement there.
And that's why she needs to be really clear that that was the mood in there, because the way she's describing it, it's like, yeah, he was kind of hugging me, he was cuddling. This is what happened.
Yes. And that is a very clear statement from her of get your hands off of me now.
Yeah.
And that's whenever he should have backed the hell away and said, okay, I'm out of here. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I don't know their dynamic, but at that point you just go. You just go. Bad.
I said get your hands off.
Take care, Ann.
I very well, a couple things, but then how better hustle
And he gets handcuffed and away he goes. He's like, yeah, buddy, you screwed that one up. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, when people say leave me alone, leave people alone. Man, woman, take space from each other. I can tell you from 15 years of marriage, give them space. Yeah. Nothing good happens when someone says, leave me alone.
Yes, you want to get away. So this one is going to be crazy. It says, never bring a crazy girl to a threesome.
It seems like a life knowledge we should all have.
Yeah.
3. Monroe County deputy was dispatched to a gas station in Marathon, Florida after a 911
Marathon, Florida
reported a domestic disturbance.
At a gas
Here's what
station.
happened next.
Look, bro, I cannot. This is my daughter and my son's car.
Okay.
I have to take them to school in the morning.
Okay. Where
They're 114th Street. Can I drive you?
Do you know where they live?
Yeah, my old house.
Okay, so you know who they are?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just now met them, but okay. I'm a swinger, but not like that.
Okay.
And I went
I'm a swinger, but not like that.
Wait a minute, what?
She's a swinger, but not like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was wondering if you were the other kind.
over there, and it's me and this guy been talking for a long time. And then I finally went over there, and this bitch, she punched me in my eye, and she threw a cinder block.
Who is it?
And I don't know, her name is, I have her number.
What's her name?
I don't know. Here, you read it. I'm not doing nothing. I don't know her name.
Let me see. How you don't know her name?
I don't know her name, I know him, it's mine. I don't know her name. It's Isidera.
ISIS?
I don't know Isidera.
That's funny.
How old is she?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about
My ex who was bipolar, 2 different personalities. That count as a threesome? Yes.
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 her. I know her husband. He's a taxi driver for native taxi. And I was over there, and then she started punching on me and beating on me. I don't know, mommy.
Can you ask her if she was on the...
Look, she was fucking... I didn't do nothing. He had a tiny dick, that's it.
Stand by. Tell me exactly where to send them, because you're going to look for her.
114th Street right now. 114th
Stay
Street, that yellow house. That's my old house.
Avenue?
No, 114th Street, right there. The second house, right behind Triton Seafood. Or King Seafood.
Over there, he lives off.
I'll drive right now. But this is not okay.
It's not. So it's gonna be a yellow. It's gonna be a yellow house.
The yellow house is I forgot my house. Bullshit. I didn't even do nothing.
Okay.
She had a... No.
2122. Find out if that female.
Sweetheart, I hope that you don't plan on lighting that cigarette at that gas station. That's a bad idea.
What is her bra supposed to be doing?
I I'm not sure if that's even a bra. That might be her sexy outfit that she wears under her muumuu.
Well, yeah, I know this is my tism showing, but it's not fit for purpose. I mean,
oh, she's a swinger, but not that kind.
well, I mean, them boobies are swinging down by her knees, because the bra is nothing but strings around the boobs and not one damn thing holding the boob up. I am more bothered by the fact that is not a bra.
We'll see.
I don't need to see.
Well, I guess it is some sort of.
Is it?
It is some sort of bra or something. I don't know.
It's a something. She was playing. She's not that kind of swinger. She goes in prepared.
Yes.
Is it Second Ave?
It's right. I'll take you right there.
Tell me, my sergeant wants to know.
114th Street. It's right behind the King Seafood. The 2 houses down.
The female.
The yellow house.
That it's gonna be a yellow house.
And this needs to be fixed.
Triton Seafood.
No, King Seafood.
Correction. King Seafood on 114th Street.
It's all over my daughter's car seat.
Where's the brick?
Look. Look in the back.
No, where's the brick?
Look in the back.
Oh, it's still
Do you want to make contact or stand by?
The brick went all the way through the back window into the car seat. She's like, I gotta take my daughter to work tomorrow.
The cop's like, where's the brick? Generally, I would look inside the window if it's broken in.
Yeah. Oh, dude. He went all the way through the window. Oh.
I'm passing 97, sure. I'm
Right here. Oh my God, bro.
Okay.
She got some velocity on that one.
Oh no. Well, like I said, that bra didn't do not daggone thing.
Tell me exactly what happened.
So I went, my husband, I'm going to call my husband when we're talking.
Well, first tell me because I gotta tell.
Okay, listen, I went over there, I have all the texts and all the calls. That me and this guy, Stilo, were talking. His name is Esteban. He's the driver for the taxi, native taxi.
Okay.
And we've been talking for like 3 weeks now.
Okay.
And apparently there's I didn't know that until later.
Who's
Esteban and his wife. I don't know her name.
Okay, so
and I came over there today. He's been begging me to come.
The guy you've been talking to for 3 weeks.
Esteban.
Is Esteban.
Esteban. Yeah.
Esteban.
I'll put him on Facebook if you need.
Esteban or
Esteban? I don't know. Stilo.
I don't know this red.
Did you talk about her husband?
Okay, her husband. I guess they're doing a threesome with the wife, and she wasn't invited. I guess.
I need to see the other two in this threesome.
I do too. I'm curious
You've
now.
been talking to him for 3 weeks.
And then now, shut up, bro.
And what? His wife got mad?
No, I went over there and we were like messing around or whatever, and then I was like, ew, disgusting. So then they grabbed me by my fucking hair.
Oh, apparently she rejected the fugly wife. Yeah, that would get a brick through your window. I mean, your husband gets a pretty ish thing to come over and she rejects you.
Just imagine you see her and just now you have to wonder, what does the other woman look like?
I know. Please show us body cam footage.
Oh God. We all know that means they're in love after meeting on Facebook for 3 weeks. Oh God. Oh Jess. Oh my God. I want to see the rest of this, but I'm just picturing like this dude, she's like, yeah, I'm totally into it. And then shows up and like this thing waddles out. It was like,
I know. I'm imagining like 400 pounds, a full beard and a G-string.
Well, you sure there's a G-string there?
It used to be full underpants. Now, what happened in between, in betwixt? I don't know.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna go down on my wife. It's like, no.
No, thank you.
She's like, I don't swing that way.
She should have broken into, I got assaulted by a damn Sasquatch.
She was chewing poison sumac. She ripped down a tree branch and said, oh God. Oh.
Hold on, Mama. Hold on. Okay, so you were over at their house?
Yeah.
At Esteban's?
Yeah. And I did, like, they grabbed me by my hair and then threw me. I didn't do nothing. I just said he was a tiny dick and
okay.
Wait, did she just say, ew, he had a tiny schmeckle?
Yeah, that's what she said.
So the wife was defending her husband's honor. Look,
yes.
I'm sorry, but we wives are ride or die.
So it's not the wife. She's probably like really cute, but she was like, ew, that's a tiny little thing. And the wife was like, you bitch.
You won't disrespect my man.
I love him.
It's cold. It's cold. It's a grower, not a shower. You're making him nervous. You're making him nervous.
He's hiding. He's hiding. Oh God.
Stella, calm down. So you were over there, and what happened right now? You were over there.
Now, and then I came outside. She threw me on the floor outside.
Why did she
punched me? Because I said he had a tiny dick.
Okay, so because you said.
But no, this is all fucking disgusting and gross.
So
but...
listen, no, it's fine.
No, it's hilarious.
I'm just trying to find out because
I just literally listen. I was there and I like looked at his. I wasn't listening to them. And then they were trying to be like dominant to me, and I said no. I said first off, you better know your place, and then the grabbed me by my hair.
Because why?
Because I said he had a tiny dick, and then she stinks.
So she got mad.
He had a tiny dick and she stinks.
All right. I volunteer as tribute to be called out for these calls because I have questions.
She's
ma'am, we have a lineup of peens next to this. All I can imagine is like with the little measuring.
How small was it?
Was it an innie?
Was it a micro peen or
like how small are we talking? Like small? I mean, did girth make up for length at any point? Like
Happy's like she has her standards. False advertisement. Oh God. Is it me or does that dress keep falling down? Are you revealing that too much right now? Oh, she came hot to trot like she was hoping for some big manly meat, and all she got was the micro beans and stanky.
Walrus.
Micro bean and stanky. Just like
apparently she's not like them swingers.
I'm not like that. I mean, I do have standards. The easy access dress.
What made you say that?
Because it stinks and he has a tiny dick.
Because you're upset? Is that why you said that?
No, because literally that.
Okay.
I was done. And then they beat the shit out of me. Both of them.
Okay.
They were the man and the woman.
Okay, so they both beat you.
Yeah, there was the man grabbed me by my hair and hit me, and then the bitch punched me in my eye.
So dude hit you? I mean, dude pulled your hair?
We pulled my hair and he punched me in the... I don't know. It was so fast. And then she comes out and throws the brick. Oh, I'm trying to get in my car because my phone. Then she threw my phone, broke my brand new ass phone.
She punched you
in my eye.
With a closed fist?
My eye!
So we are in like an open relationship.
We called it. We called it. Oh my God.
Oh. It's Laurel and Hardy.
Esteban, your reputation precedes you, but your schmeckle doesn't.
Can you show us your dick? She says it's really small.
And ma'am, I can smell you from here, so we've got that covered.
And we had another female come through to like have a threesome and have a good time.
Yeah.
All right, so she came drunk already.
She never came. She did show up drunk. But the problem was your schmeckle didn't satisfy her. Slide Eyes is like, that's them.
Police
my
report says, checks out. We arrested the perpetrators.
She don't throw a cinder block through a window. Oh, an open relationship. Yike, it is getting crazier.
It's loud. We have roommates that work in the morning time.
Okay.
Mind you, she came 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
We
could not have that. So we elected, after getting started and everything, she got disrespectful and got belligerent. And we decided that it was time for her to go. She opted not to leave. We pushed her outside. She tried to back the car into the house.
Okay.
I threw a cinder block through her windshield. Okay. Rear windshield, so that to prevent that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the story is
Well, at least someone's back door got used.
It always turns to butt stuff. Oh my God. I'm going to have to play it after this.
Yes.
And she gets out. More shit happens because she tries to swing on her.
Okay.
Obviously, in self-defense, it's going to happen.
I didn't really beat her to a pulp. I just hit her so
go
she
down
didn't
on a food puff.
Okay, so
That
has
was
someone already talked to you guys
self-defense.
about this?
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Okay.
That's why we're here.
We're trying to figure out what happened.
We're trying to do things the right way. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't.
All right, so sorry, do you guys have your IDs on you?
Absolutely.
All right.
That's one thing we brought.
I should let you know.
We didn't bring condoms, but we did bring our IDs. Oh my God.
I am on probation in
not supposed to be out
here. No.
That's why we didn't call the cops in the first place.
Well,
and that situation.
I'm gonna have to run you, and you're gonna have to.
I know.
Yeah,
I accept any consequences that happen.
Okay.
I came out here to get married, and I up by
that was the idea.
extra and.
So they're telling me that
she's on probation. I think she needs to be on a diet.
Well, one thing at a time.
Okay. I will bring up the video. Here we go. Yeah.
I swear I planned a normal night. We're cooking pasta, nothing rough, but somehow dinner turns to butt stuff. Tried yoga, just a gentle puff. Downward dog, well, butt stuff. No matter what we do, it's wild enough. Coffee target runs still butt stuff. You say keep it classy, I say sure enough. Give it 5 minutes. Butt stuff. We're folding laundry, calm and tough. Then boom, sock puppet. Butt stuff. Watching nature docs, all scholarly gruff. Cue the meerkat. Butt stuff. No matter what we do, it's wild enough. Brunch or book club, still butt stuff. You say change the topic, I say off the cuff. Oops, there it is, butt stuff. Try to talk about taxes. That's rough, somehow deductions. Butt stuff. There's a classy buffet, but here's the bluff. everything eventually turns to butt stuff.
You know these cops are like, ew, ew, ew. Ew.
Ew, ew. Like, come on, Micropene. It's okay. It was more for her. She's out on probation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you
A cinder block was thrown through a car window, and there was... Did anything physical happen between you guys? Did you guys put hands on each other at all?
No, not really. She swung on me, and I swung on her, but we both missed.
Okay. I'm not gonna This is what's gonna happen. Okay. They have a victim. They have probable cause. Okay. It is what it is. You knew what it is when you're walking up.
Right.
Okay.
What were the charges?
So right now it's the assault on the occupied conveyance because you had thrown the cinder block, correct?
Right.
All right. And you were an accessory to it, right? You're also on probation out of Connecticut. You can't be here. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's going to happen now, okay? Because I'm going to place you guys in handcuffs. You're going to be placing me, okay? All right.
7 Alpha Bravo Romeo Quebec 788 BRQ on a Dodge SUV 105 South.
So what is going on?
So this is what happened last night.
Okay.
They fled from the scene last night. They came in here to turn themselves on, essentially. They wanted to know what was happening. I called Sergeant Bragg. They got PC. They have a victim willing to pursue charges.
We're within about 24 hours.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened at 5 a.m. last night.
Okay, so what happened?
So they are in a open relationship, meaning they have other partners. They invited some lady over, and there was some type of physical or verbal altercation that turned physical.
I've been dead.
She was like backing into the house. And to prevent her from doing that, I guess, he had taken a cinder block and thrown it through the back windshield.
So she wasn't like intentionally trying to ram the building or something of that nature?
Not according to the PC and not according to them.
Okay.
She originally told me that there was no physical altercation. Reading the report, and there's images taken of both, the vehicle and of the victim, stating in the PC that there is injuries, and what she says is not lining up. So that's why I asked her, hey, you're not being honest with me, and that's why I just Mirandized her.
All right. So when you got here pre-Miranda, close to us spinning them in cuffs, what did they tell us?
That he threw a cinder block through this car window last night, and that she swung. They both swung at each other, her and the victim.
Please don't.
Okay.
Pre-Miranda,
how is she the accomplice to this thing? Like, how did she assist in the commission of this?
She was just there, and from what I asked Sergeant Bragg, I'm like, is she an accomplice to it? And he said, yeah. Here she, in the probable cause, says that it was kind of them versus her, and she had actually gone physical with the victim.
Okay, all right. So she's not an accomplice. She's actually arrested for battery.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And so she's on probation out of Connecticut.
Yeah.
Okay. So not an accomplice in the sense of the throwing the projectile through the occupied conveyance. Right. But she's the accomplice in the sense of in this incident that she had put hands on the victim.
Okay, right. That's where we were getting. Because accomplice to me, like when you say that, I'm like,
no. Okay, so
she drove him away from the scene. She drove him to the scene.
I should have clarified that.
Okay. So we have enough for both of them. Obviously, she's on probation. Obviously, we're probably not going to be able to violate her here unless you get a hold of the probation.
That's what I was going to try, but
okay. And then
okay, now they're just boring me.
Yes.
But when booty calls go wrong, yes, that is exactly what it is. When booty calls go wrong.
All
right, guys.
She walks in and she's like, Geronimo, I was told that Esteban was packing, and then I come to see his wife. Do you see this wildebeest? Okay.
She ripped a tree branch down. She hit my car with it. She's hung more than he is. Oh. I mean, look at Mr. Micropene, Esteban. He's got a name like Esteban. You're thinking like, oh, he's a sexy Latin man, but it turns
You're
out
thinking the Dos Equis guy, not the No Equis guy. He's like, I am the most important man in the universe. And then she just stinks.
She wanted him blocked on Tinder, not Cinder blocked. Oh, I'm sending you guys over to the expert. We'll be over there. I know I will be. Mo may or may not be.
I am probably going to bed. I have been up later this week than I normally am.
And she's stinking.
She's
a stinking hoe.
I love the officer. So how did this happen? He had a small peen. How did this happen? I told him about it, and his girlfriend stinks.
Yes. Shut up. Oh my God.
Where is this trial? We need their trial, please, Lord.
Oh my
Would it have
God.
been streamed.
In Florida, probably. Thanks you, everybody. We'll see you later.
See you.
Bye.
Darlings, to the pre-stream with Mo in the deep end. And Shizzywhiznut. Sweetie, we ain't here to babysit your feelings. Bless your heart, we are here to laugh, react, and roast every stupid thing you do. You bring the clips, we bring the jokes. We're gonna mock you till our sides split. So grab your drink, mute your pride. We gonna end when FNL goes live.